What's good, everybody? What's good? Welcome to a Thursday night live stream. I'm Moshe the commentator. This is gonna be a random live stream. I know I came out of the blue. Sometimes it be like that, y'all. But anyway, for those that's coming up in here, man, y'all want to talk about random topics? Well, here we are. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. Just a lot of things going on in the world, family. It's a rainy Thursday night over here in my area. Peace and blessings, Naomi. Peace and blessings. Welcome to the stream. But anyway, welcome everybody. Welcome. It's a lot of random stuff. Whether the stuff going on these YouTube streets, things going around the world, celebrity news, politics, whatever. Random topics. Y'all welcome. I know a lot of content creators going live. That's all I see, people going live. So I say, what the hell? I might as well go live too. Kill some time and go live. But yeah. How y'all doing this evening, on this Thursday evening? How y'all doing? Yes, indeed. But I don't know if y'all heard about it. There has been a school shooting in Georgia. Appalachia High School shooting in Georgia, where 4 students was killed. It was two students and 2 teachers killed at Appalachia High School in Georgia. Peace and blessings, Aaron Sealight. Peace and blessings. And what's crazy about this, the school year just started and they're having a school shooting. These are the 2 students and 2 teachers killed at Appalachia High School in Georgia. The 4 victims of Wednesday's mass shooting in Winder, Georgia, were crucial to the interwoven fabric of a high school. Some taught math and football. Others dreamed of what they could do one day as grown-ups. All those who lost their lives in the Appalachia High School attack were loved in their families and community. The violence came just after the school had completed its first month of the new school year. The Georgia Bureau of Investigation has identified the dead students as Christian Angelou, 14, and Mason Schermerhorn, 14, and the teachers, Richard Aspinwall, 39, and Christina Arami, 53. Now, if I'm butchering his names, it is what it is. Most High comfort the families of the victims. May he strengthen the families and all that was lost. At least 9 other people were injured and taken to the hospital for treatment. The suspect killer, a 14-year-old, was taken into custody at the school. Now, that's a shocker. He didn't end his life. We know that most mass shooters, when they kill most of their victims, they usually end their life. But he surrendered. So this is a shocker. He surrendered. He actually surrendered. The 14-year-old was taken into custody at the school. He had previously been investigated by federal and local agencies over online threats to commit a school shooting, according to the FBI. Here's what we know about the 4 victims who died. Mason had just started high school last month. Photos of him showing a smiling young man wearing glasses on a fundraiser page. He is being remembered by his sister as a teenager who was funny and liked to tell jokes. Family members described Mason as someone who always was positive and looked at the bright side of things. One of his favorite hobbies was playing video games on his PS5 and VR headset, according to Atlanta TV station Fox 5. He could have been a future content creator. This young man could have been a future gamer streamer on YouTube. But that was cut short, unfortunately, due to this mass shooter. Christian Like Mason, Christian was a freshman at Appalachia. He was a very good kid and very sweet and so caring. He was loved by so many. His older sister, Lizette, said as she launched a GoFundMe page to pay for her younger brother's funeral, "We are truly heartbroken," she added, saying that while donations will help pay expenses related to his funeral, we also will appreciate any prayers at this time. Yeah. And sadly, this ain't gonna be the first and this ain't gonna be the last. And like I said, just because we have mass shootings in America, I'm for the Second Amendment. I'm for not taking the guns from the law-abiding citizens. Now, everybody have their opinions. A 14-year-old just gonna go on a mass shooting. This could probably be a psyop for all we know. This could probably be a psyop, a setup to prey on people emotions. Because think about it, you got the election coming up between Donald Trump and Kamala Harris. Now I see I'm not voting for either one, but we can't stomach another 4 years of this Democrat madness. And you see, they trying to use black people as a scapegoat to vote Democrat. The Democrat Party did the worst to our people, to the black community. They want us to be chaotic and liberal. And now you have a great divide. If you a black man or a black woman say you Republican, the black community look at you like you got horns on your head. And don't realize, if you do your research in history and do your research, the majority of black people used to vote Republican. Yeah, look it up. Do your research. Don't believe what I say. Don't believe what I say. Do your research. The majority of black people used to vote Republican before they voted Democrat. Yeah. They never show, now on this page, they never show pictures of the students. They show pictures of the teacher. Yeah, both of the teachers, they Caucasian. But yeah, this happened in Georgia, in Winder, Georgia. That must be like a predominant white area in Georgia. But yeah. Like I said, it was just they just completed the first month of school. Like I said, the school year is still new. It's still the beginning of the school year of 2024. And we got a mass school shooting already. And sadly, you're gonna have a few more before the year over with. And it's the harsh truth. You're gonna have a few more mass shooters before the year over. It's like you ain't even safe nowhere. It don't matter if you go to church, school. You're not even safe going to go and get a burger from Burger King or McDonald's. You gotta watch your surroundings everywhere you go. And like I said, I don't know what was the motive behind this mass shooter, the 14-year-old. But yeah. Oh yeah, now one of the victims looked like a black kid. One of the students. Yeah. Mason Shermahone. Man, he got a weird last name for a black child. I don't know if he adopted. He must be adopted because ain't no average black child name have that last name. Scher. That sounds like a German last name. Shermahone. Yeah. How many black people y'all know named Shermahone, man? Yeah, he probably adopted or something. Or he probably adopted or yeah, that's an odd name. Yeah, but yeah, rest in peace to the young man, though. He didn't deserve to lose his life like that. None of the victims deserve to lose their life. And they had their whole life ahead of them. But like I say, unfortunately, we live in some dark times, And what's going on in the world, this ain't gonna be the first and this ain't gonna be the last mass shooting, unfortunately. It's a sad thing when you have parents burying their children. It's supposed to be the other way around. It's supposed to be the children and grandchildren burying the parents. Now we live in a time it's reverse. You got a lot of parents burying their children. And that's tragic. That's sad. It's very sad. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is gonna probably be on the news for the next couple of days, probably a few weeks. You know, they're gonna be doing cover footage on it, but yeah, it's a tragic story. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just wanted to come on here and chop it up, you know, about random stuff. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see. Wow, PlayStation 30th anniversary. Oh, PlayStation been out for 30 years. It's the 30th anniversary of PS5. I mean, PlayStation. I'm just reading random articles on Google. Mm-hmm. PS5 Pro seemingly accidentally revealed a new PlayStation artwork. Y'all mind if y'all accidentally leaked the PS5 Pro, y'all might as well just show it then. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, they hyping up Dragon Ball Sparkling Zero. I see that comes out in October. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Yep. Yeah, I'm the Black Myth Wukong. That game is doing excellent. I'm glad it's doing excellent. It's a breath of fresh air, you know, because you got all these DEI games they coming out and they failing big time, rightfully so. You know, like I say, us gamers, we have the power. As gamers, we have the power. We don't have to accept all the slop some of these companies want to dish out, like these DAI games, you know, which stands for diversity, equity, and inclusive. You know, now I got no issues against diversity in video games or comics, but when it's done the right way, just don't come into political agendas. That's when I have a problem about it. When they come to these BS political agendas and they want to represent things that I don't agree with, that's when it's a problem. You know, because I am for black characters in video games, comics, or Hispanic characters, you know, any other non-white characters. I am for that. But when they come with the political BS and you know make some of the female characters feminist and unattractive and have characters for the alphabet agenda, that's when it go left field. I'm against that. We play video games and read comics to escape the stuff we got to deal with in life. Like most men and women that play these video games, read comics, or watch movies, it's to escape. It's bad enough we gotta deal with the politics stuff on a job and life. You know, we gotta deal with so much stuff, and we don't want to deal with that when we play our video games as gamers. But you have some of these. I mean, that's all I've been keeping up with on these YouTube streets. A lot of content creators been pushing back, and like I say, we have the right, freedom of speech. We as customers and fans and gamers, we have the power. These companies need to respect that. All these big AAA gaming companies, they need to respect that. Like the saying they came up with, go woke, go broke. And that's what happened. Because look, the game Concord came out, They say it took $200 million to develop this game for PS5. Concord, it flopped. It flopped big time. It got so bad they shutting the game down tomorrow. Yeah, I think they shutting the game down tomorrow. This game didn't even survive a year, let alone a month, and it's already shutting down. And they're gonna refund all the people that brought the game too, by the way. At least they got the honor to refund all the people that brought the game. You know, Google gonna lie. Don't trust what Google says. Say, why did the Concord game flop? According to Forbes video game critic Paul Tassi, the main reason for Concord's failure was its $40 price, as several other hero shooter games are free to play. Right. A lot of these games, these shooter games, these hero shooter games be free to play. And not only that it was $40, that's not the main reason. The main reason why it flopped is because it's a cheap Temu version of Guardians of the Galaxy and Overwatch. It's a cheap Temu. Now, y'all know the website Temu when they sell that cheap stuff, but they be having some good stuff on Temu, even though it's cheap. But anyway, the Concord video game, when I first saw the trailer of Concord, I said, what is this buffoonery? This is a Temu Dollar General version of Guardians of the Galaxy / Overwatch. That's what it reminded me of. And it flopped big time. I mean, the characters looked ugly. You know, I mean, the characters looked ugly and trashy. I mean, come on now. Had the woke buffoonery up in there. Had the pronouns BS. We don't need to put pronouns in video games. You know, if you're designing a character, you should know that's a male or a female. You don't have to put he, him, and she, her, and all that BS. You want to use those terms when you're describing them in a sentence. You know, like, okay, say like if I create a character named, you know, Roderick. You know, Roderick is a miner. He grew up in a mining village, and now he became a knight. See, that's when you use the pronoun. He became a knight of the Knight's Order, and now he's going on an adventure, and he's doing this to save his village. You know, that's when you use those pronouns. But don't put that in their character profile and all that. That's just buffoonery. That's part of the political agenda. And you see, it fell big time. I'm glad it fails because I wasn't going to definitely play no Concord. And I saw that trash. I said, hell no. I'm not even giving that game one red cent. Now, this game was released August 23rd, 2024. That's when the game was released. And they shutting it down tomorrow. Yep, tomorrow is the 6th. Matter of fact, yep, tomorrow is the 6th. And they shutting the game down tomorrow. It don't make sense. And when you're going to stream, they say, I don't. All the people that was, like, you go to the stream website, they tell you how many people that be playing the game. It wasn't, they didn't even had 1,000 people playing the game. It was just in a couple of hundreds. Matter of fact, let me see if I could pull it up on a stream. I'm on my phone, man. Let me see if I could pull it up on a stream website. And I don't even see it on it. It's like they must have took it off the website. I can't even see. They must have pulled it off the website. I think they pull it off the website. I don't even see it on there no more. So it's officially shut down. But I tell you what, everybody jumping on that Black Myth Wukong. What's good, Scorpio Mama? What's good? Everybody jumping on that. I'm gonna definitely play that too, because I want to play that. Now that's a breath of fresh air. They was even complaining about that. The wokies getting mad at the Chinese, and this game is developed by Chinese developers. You know, Black Myth Wukong. You play as the legendary Monkey King, Su Wukong. Now, Su Wukong was a prominent figure in Chinese mythology. He was a very powerful entity. You know, he was. I don't know if they consider him to be a god. I consider him to be like maybe a demigod. He definitely on a godlike level in a Chinese mythology. The only entity that really defeated him was Buddha, in the mythology. That was the only entity Su Wukong couldn't defeat, I think, was Buddha. Oh yeah, that whole world getting on that. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely play Black Myth Wukong. They was complaining about that game, the wokies. I'd be like, why y'all complaining? You're playing as a monkey. You're playing as a monk, an entity, you're playing as a divine, warrior or monkey, and you're fighting against different animal entities. That's what I like about it, because I like animals. You're fighting against like bears, tigers, big Buddha head entity looking things. You're fighting against creatures and entities from Chinese mythology. But you had the wokies complaining, talking about why we don't have characters with representing the LGBTQ. It's not supposed to be. That's Chinese mythology. Welcome, Scorpio Mama. I see MK Mobile up in here. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, that's why I wish I had a lot of money and resources. If I was a gaming company, I have diversity in my video games. See, my version of diversity is, especially like when it comes to RPG games, my version of diversity is to have non-human characters. You have humans, other non-humans, whether this be elves, Martians, aliens, dwarves. That's my version of diversity. Have different beings, and of course, some of them may be melanated, and of course but if I was making video games, I'm just saying straight up, if I was making video games, I won't have none of that woke political BS in it. I will have diversity. I will have that, but I won't pit all my characters will be straight, And I tell these journalists like IGN, they'll ask me, say if I was a video game developer, they'd be like, Moshe, why all your characters is straight? I'll be like, the characters, even though this is fiction, I want my characters to coincide with part of my beliefs in my faith. And I stand on Bible. And the Bible says a man not supposed to lie with a man, or a woman not supposed to lie with a woman. It's supposed to be male and female, because with the energy of male and female, you bring forth new life through the power of the Most High. But they'll come with this BS. But we in 2024. You still stuck in the old ways. And I'll say the ancient path is way better. Because if it wasn't for the ancient path, none of us will be here standing on earth right now. They can't silence us. They can't silence us. They can't silence us, man, for those who stand up for what's right in these video games or things in general. Let's see, Moshe, I spoke quite a few times in New Breed chat. I think he blocked me because I'll be in Brainwave chat. Now, I don't know how he blocked you. I don't know if that's the reason, but as viewers, in my opinion, when it comes to that, as viewers, I understand certain content creators, they won't. I mean, it's just getting out of hand, but as content creators, we can't stop people from going to anybody's chat room, because as viewers, we have that right. We go to any channel we want. This is YouTube. It's like you're watching TV, But, yeah. I mean, like, the best thing all parties could do about it is just, settle it down. Just go their separate ways, because life too short. All that back and forth, man. All that back and forth. But like I say, clout is a hell of a drug. Clout is a hell of a drug. But anyway, but like I was saying, I don't know, but I didn't block you though. I didn't block you, Scorpio Marvel. You never did nothing for me to block you, but like he did his live stream, he showed some valid receipts. Today, New Breed showed all the money that he had to spend to put that event together, showing all them receipts. Like I said, I would just estimate he probably had to spend at least 10 to 15 grand to set all that up. He bought a generator. He had to buy a generator. Y'all saw the receipt. He had all that written on that paper plate. Then he had a notebook of other things he had to spend money on. Then he showed receipts on his phone from other websites and online stores. He even went to Wally World. When I saw that Walmart receipt, I was like, he even spent money at Wally World. Yeah, I hear you, Scorpio. He said you're done with all of them. That's your right, You gotta think about your peace of mind. That's the way I see it, But yeah, like I said, for all those that's involved, life gonna go on, whether they like it or not. Life is just gonna go on. But that's just a part of YouTube, man. Content creators, they get into it, they fall out, and all that back and forth. It's gonna eventually get old because all that does is just wear down your psyche, stress you out. All that back and forth. Sometimes it's better just to take a chill pill, and just let it. But I know pride and ego. You see, that's a problem with most brothers, especially brothers. We when our fragile egos get bruised, man, we can't stop. It's an ego issue amongst brothers. It's an ego issue. It's an ego issue, and pride. That's what all content creators, because I understand all content creators, they have a brand and they got a image to maintain. It's a brand and image. They brand. And that's why I say to any future content creators out there, don't collaborate. Don't be too quick to collaborate with other content creators. Because once y'all fall out, y'all gonna start throwing each other under the bus, gonna start pulling out each other dirty laundry. It's a hot mess. I don't care what sector of YouTube you in. Don't be too quick to collaborate with no one. You could shout out other content creators. Ain't nothing wrong shouting out other content creators. But all that collaboration stuff, it could be done right. It could last, but most cases it don't last, From what I witnessed in the black sector, whether it's in the Israelite sector, the black sector, the 30 sector, whatever you want to call it, even amongst black content creators in general, don't matter what sector Negroes in. It could be in the comic book section. They always going to have some drama. That's why I say we got to do better as a people. We got to do better as a people. But yeah, don't be too quick to collaborate with other content creators. Like I said, you could shout them out and all that. You could shout them out, recommend people to go to their channel. But that collaboration stuff, nah. Especially if you're up and coming content creator and you want to build up your channel, you got to do that from the ground up. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it is what it is, Yeah. It's been going on all summer. We about to be out of summer and it's still going on. We in September. We in the beginning stages of September. Yeah, I see everybody talking about the rapper Rich Homie Quan passed away at 34 years old. Man, these rappers dying like flies, man. Golly. You should not want to be a rapper in these day and ages. The rappers of today ain't even making it to the age of 40. You know, it's crazy. Oh, we got a rainy night. Damn, we got rain for the rest of the week. I'm looking at the forecast on my phone, the weather forecast. Holy moly. We got rain for the rest of the week. It's going to be a rainy weekend. Yikes. Sheesh. Must got a storm out there or something. I don't know. It must got something out there in the Gulf for all that rain coming. But yeah, these rappers not making it to the age of 40. Like I said, I don't keep up with these new age rappers, these mainstream rappers. I don't keep up with them because of the music they make. You know, it's low vibrational music. But yeah, you know, when you part of that industry, man, you live in a fast lifestyle. And that's catch up with you. You know, that industry lifestyle, man, that's a fast-paced lifestyle. And it's going to catch up with you in the long run. You got to think about the people that run the industry. It's the devil's playground. The music industry, that's the devil's playground. Straight up. That's the devil's playground. I mean, to be honest, you know, Brainwaves, he had legit receipts. Like you know, Newbury said he done with all of them. Like, it's pride. You know, I think both sides, all parties just need to cease fire, but it's not gonna happen because of pride and ego. Because of pride and ego, you know. I mean, Brainwaves, he said he did all that work, you know, it was raining and all that, you know. But like I said, I don't know because I wasn't there, so you know. And like Toothless Wonders, like that young brother Toothless Wonder, man, he said he don't know who's lying, you know. And that's a sign. He said he ain't taking nobody's sides, Toothless Wonder. He said he don't know who's lying, you know. It's like, but like I say, it is what it is. What's done is done. Like I think all of them, they just need to move on. They just need to move on. You know, they got many things to worry about in this life. You know, I mean, there's so much mysteries and so much stuff going on in y'all's universe. So much issues in this world. This is a wicked world. You know. I mean, all this taking sides and content creators say, "Oh, if I catch you in so chat, you can't come here." Man, you can't stop viewers from people gonna watch what they want. Even if you block somebody, all they gotta do is create another account. You know, that's all they gotta do. Or they're just watching the clouds. You can't stop people from viewing your content. Whether they like or don't subscribe, they still gonna view your content. That's just human nature. You know, that's just human nature. I got people watch my stuff. They don't even subscribe to my channel. They watch my stuff, or they just skim through and they just, you know, they watch for a few seconds and they bounce. That's just human nature, you know, because, you know, people just want to see what you're talking about on your comment. On your live stream. They want to see what you're about. And I understand I'm not going to be everybody's cup of tea, and that's what I got to accept. You know, and just like if y'all do content, y'all not going to be everybody's cup of tea. Some people might think I sound boring when I talk. Some people might like the sound of my voice. Some people may not like the sound of my voice. It is what it is. It don't matter what you're doing in life. You're going to always be judged. You know, if you overweight, they're going to say you need to lose weight. If you're too skinny, they're going to say you need to gain muscle or bulk up. If you dress average, they're going to say you too cheap. If you dress expensively, they're going to say you flossing. No matter what you do in this life as a human, you're going to judge. People gonna judge you, and just like you're gonna judge people. It's human nature. The rapper Rich Quan, Homie Quan, died of fentanyl. That must be the popular drug out there, fentanyl. You know, say no to drugs, children. I'm looking at New Breed sideways now. And that's your right. You could look at them sideways. That's your right. That's opinion, Scorpio, mom. You know, like I said, it's just got ugly and ugly. I mean, they trying to drag other content creators in there. You know, it's just getting ugly and ugly. Like I said, this is like this remind me of the Black Manosphere. I ain't gonna even lie. It's remind me of what when I used to see the Black Manosphere between those brothers in that sector. You know, I mean, but now I'm not gonna lie, his views is going down, because, but that's just come with the territory. Your views will go down, because it all depends what you talk about and if the algorithm pick it up, you know. And a lot of YouTubers, they going for broke. I'm talking about YouTubers with millions of subscribers. And you gotta understand, when people get a lot of subscribers, they reach that plateau. Sometimes they get burned out. They don't want to do content as much. Because you got a lot of channels on YouTube with millions of subscribers. They got like 2 million, 4 million subscribers. They're not really doing much content like that. They feel like they reached their goal, they reached the top. The latest that said when they went to the event, he would not speak to them. Well, that's he say, she said, because he had King Connect on his panel, and King Connect told his side of the story. King Connect was over there, so I wasn't there. So I just look at that as he said, she said, But yeah, I think it's wrong though. You can't force your viewers to choose sides, though, in my opinion, because what if somebody been rocking with your channel for all that time? That's just human nature. People gonna watch, both sides. People gonna watch whoever they want. Sometimes you got people watching both. You got people subscribe to all content creators that's involved in this. They say he just appeared. Well, that's what they say. But King Connect said he was involved with the people. I don't know. Like I said, I wasn't there, but he showed the receipts, what it cost us set up all them things, And he said he took out. He said he took a lot of money. He took a loss. But like I said, you can't stop viewers from viewing any channels, Yeah, because like I said, this is gonna probably go on for a long time too. This is gonna go on for a while. Cause like I say, Pride and Eagle. And Ringo's still gonna make his documentary. That's coming too. He making his documentary. Ringo, he gonna make his documentary. Oh yeah, he working on his studio. He gonna make his documentary. But the way I look at it, I look at this like politics. Like when people running for office, how they show the politic commercials. Like say if it's two people running for governor of a certain city or a certain state, excuse me, they running for governor of a certain state. On these politician commercials, they always trying to do smear campaigns and say what the dirt they did. So and so he did this. So and so is a liberal. So and so he will not do good for the people. You know how they do politics when they all see these politics commercials and they trying to talk dirt about their competitors. That's all I see this as, because let me tell y'all something. In the words of Nino Brown, let me tell y'all something, family. Let me tell y'all something. It doesn't matter who's right, who's wrong. The people gonna watch who they want. It don't matter if you rock with this content creator. It don't matter if you rock with that content creator. People gonna do what they do because people is people. Let me tell you something, family. Don't let this get to you. Always have a positive attitude. I'm your boy, Nino Brown. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe, family. I'm Nino Brown, and I'm out. Peace. Shout out to Nino Brown. That's a content creator. He in Florida. That's how he be. Let me tell y'all something, family. Big Nino. Oh, yeah, Big Nino Brown. Yep. That's the way you got to treat it. But in my opinion, I won't be too quick to meet up with none of these content creators, to be honest. Like there's a saying, you should not want to meet your hero or meet your if you're a fan, you should not want to meet your hero. Say if you got a favorite actor or favorite singer, you should not want to meet them in real time because you're gonna see the a-hole side of them. They're gonna be an a-hole in real life. You know, like I say, you should not want to meet your hero. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And they say he just appeared maybe had to tend to something too. You never gotta look at it like this. It was a lot of people. He probably had to tend to things, you know. But like I said, I wasn't there. So all I'm looking at this as he say, she say, you know. But it is what it is. Like I say, you know, like I say, pride and ego, you know, amongst the brothers. This has been coming like the Hatfields and the McCaws, you know. Because when you watch the movie The Hatfield and McCaws, they had a family feud that lasted for centuries, man. They drugged their children and grandchildren in their beef. And the beef was just between Anderson Hatfield, you know, and McCaw, you know. They end up bringing their children and grandchildren and in-laws, and I mean, they brought their whole family into the beef. Yep, the longest running family feud in American history. Yep, two quarreling families from Kentucky and West Virginia. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what it reminds me of, though. You know, the Hatfields and the McCaws, just with a Hebrew twist on it. That's sad, though. You know, but that's how the YouTube and social media works, though. You know, it's an open platform. People gonna do what they want to do. It is what it is. But like I said, don't bring me up in there. Because if they bring up my name, I ain't going back and forth. I'm going to pay them no mind. Like I said, I have nothing to do with this. I have nothing to do with what's going on between them. And that's facts, because I wasn't there. I wasn't there. You know, I'm just observing from the outside like everybody else, like y'all are. But people gonna have their 2 cents about it, whether they like it or not. It's just human nature. I mean, you know, you have epic mindsets. You know, he shared his 2 cents about it, epic mindsets. You know, and many other content creators. Mm-hmm. But Epic Mindsets did a good video the other day about they're talking about dealing with people that come in your life and they have an agenda. That was a very powerful video he did. You know, and that is true. People come in your life for a reason and a season. Most cases they come in there to see what they could get out you. And that's sad because you give them your best and they just want to use you. Their whole plan is to use you. Yeah, he went off on Trent Henderson too. He went off on Trent Genius. That scamming Negro. Yeah, he's scamming people, Trent Genius. And that's another thing. I'm getting sick and tired of these content creators with the chosen one BS. Chosen one this, chosen. Yeah, we know the Most High have his chosen nation, Israel. That's his chosen nation. But you got these Caucasian content creators, Asians, Hispanic. I mean, any other, all nationalities be on this chosen one BS. I mean, it's a grift. It's a money grab, to be honest. It's a money grab. Yeah, he a clown. Trend genius, he full of crap. He grifting them people, man. Them people stupid. All them people that gave him $8 grand, they dumb. They stupid. Don't realize the majority of us, man, we struggling. Everybody's struggling. No matter if you got people making 6 figures struggling. It don't matter if you make 6 figures, a half a figure, 1 figure, 2 figure, 3/4 figure. Everybody's struggling in this economy. Shit. That's facts. Everybody's struggling, but he on here crying and stuff, talking about, I need y'all help, family. I need y'all help. I need y'all. Man, I bet he took that money. He probably paid his rent, but he probably had a few. He probably took a couple of dollars and went. Probably took him a damn vacation. For all we know, a little cheap vacation. For all we know. Oh, he definitely went spend it on something. And I want to know, do he have a car? He should have a car. He should have a car. Because if he's struggling like that, if he ain't making much money on YouTube, he could be doing DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub. He could be going do Spark delivery, Instacart, little side hustle. Because you see, just because he have all them subscribers, don't rely on your YouTube. Because you see, a lot of big YouTubers, they actually have jobs and side hustles and many sources of income. I'm talking about people on Trend level, because Trend, he got over 300K subscribers. And for him to have that amount of subscribers, he should be bringing at least a good check home. But like I said, once your views start going down, that's when them content creators start panicking. Because that's one thing about the algorithm, the YouTube algorithm. Say like it's 2024, you a big YouTuber, right? You might be average between 50 to 100K views on your videos, but in 2025, them views, you're going to start going down because your audience change. That's just how the YouTube algorithm works. Your audience change from time to time. You might have a few people that have been rocking with your channel, and they're going to stop rocking with you, man. You're going to get new audience all the time. That's just how the YouTube algorithm works. Yeah. A lot of people say that he got a lot of sugar. He got sugar in his tank. Yeah. He say he owe people money. I wonder who he owe money like that. He probably got involved with the wrong type of people, and now he pressing them for that money. But yeah, he a grown man. He should have other sources of income. Come on now, get him a car. Get him a car. If he had him a car, he can make money with his car. Like doing the app deliveries. You got a lot of people doing that, man. Because you see a lot of people, they don't want to work these jobs. So that's what they do. They become a full-time dasher, a full-time delivery driver for Amazon, Spark, Uber Eats and all that. Uber. Now, I won't take a chance being an Uber driver because you don't want random people coming in your vehicle because everybody got different energy and spirits on them. Nah. Like if I tell people, if people that want to get into that field, I say just do Uber Eats, do DoorDash. Don't be an Uber driver because man, people crazy these days. You don't know what type of spirits people got on them. Even if they got good intentions, man. Just take chance delivering food. Straight up. Yeah, he really not struggling. He doing good. Trend genius. He definitely that was a scam. Because he made a few videos. He seemed like he upbeat, like he in a positive mood. Yeah, that was all the rules. And that's what made me upset about it. He preying on people's emotion. That's what witches do. That's what warlocks and witches do. Witches are good at that. They know how to manipulate. And you see a lot of these content creators that do that, they read books on manipulation. They got channels on dark psychology on YouTube. I came across a channel last night talking about how to be like Johann Liebert. Now, Johann Liebert is a psychotic character off of an anime called Monster. You real talk. Man, they got videos on YouTube talking about how to pick up the traits of certain characters, whether it's the Joker, certain villains that have psychotic. Yeah, it's crazy, man. How to manipulate people and all that. That's what that whole book, The 48 Laws of Power, is about. It's about manipulating people to get what you want. I call it the devil's Bible. It's really the devil's handbook, to be honest. How to be a manipulating devil. And you best believe a lot of these bosses and CEOs, they read books like that. The 48 Laws of Power, The Art of Seduction, how to manipulate people, man. There's a lot of dark humans in this world. There's a lot of wicked people. And that's what the rat race is about. It's a damn Ponzi scheme. It's about getting over your fellow human being, stepping over your fellow human being to get to the top. That's why I say the whole setup is set to pit people against each other. There's a dog-eat-dog world in the so-called rat race. It's wicked. Straight up wicked. Yeah, the 48 Laws of Power. Yeah, that's all you hear. You got a lot of brothers in the Black Manosphere giving honor to that book. They talk crap about the Bible. They don't believe in the Bible. A lot of brothers in the Black Manosphere, they talk, oh man, you read the Bible? But they be quick they want to say the Bible was written by man, but they read the 48 Laws of Power. Just to try to manipulate their fellow brothers and sisters and get over them. It's straight up wickedness. You ain't getting no power. It's an illusion. It's a deception. Because ain't one of the laws in the 48 Laws of Power, do not outshine the master. Satan ain't gonna let you outshine him. He's the ultimate double crosser. The devil, this is his kingdom. Yeah, he give you the illusion that you're getting power, but he ain't gonna let you get above him, because he's so prideful. He's the ultimate double crosser, the devil. And then, and I think he personally picked that rule in there personally, the devil. He said, do not outshine the master. He's talking about him. You ain't gonna outshine him. You trying to outshine people in this wicked world. You ain't gonna outshine the devil. And he ain't gonna outshine the Most High in Christ. He tried that, but he got kicked out of heaven for that. He thought he could have outshined the original master, the Most High Yah. But Yah said, get out of my heaven, get out of there. You're gonna get cast down to earth, and that's gonna be your kingdom. You're gonna rule over the wicked humans. Yes, indeed. Yep. But yeah, it's a wicked book. It's teach people how to manipulate people. And I think a lot of these people on these jobs, they read stuff like that. A lot of these companies, these CEOs, these executives, even politicians. That's probably in every politician library, the 48 Laws of Power. I guarantee you. That's in every politician library, the 48 Laws of Power. Straight up. And they will use those 48 laws to get what they want in this world, to get to the top. But it's all going to cost them in the end, because what the word said, what profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul? Once you lose that, it's over. It's over. And sadly, you got people, they selling their souls on a daily basis. You got some of your fellow coworkers, they sell their soul on a job. Some of the women that sleep their way to the top, they sold their soul. Like Kamala Harris, she slept her way to the top. Kamala Harris. And now they trying to manipulate black people into voting for Kamala Harris, thinking she a black woman. And she ain't black. She not a full-blooded Negro. She probably don't even have 20% black in her. To be honest, salute. He got game lost. Salute. Yeah, Kamala Harris. She probably don't even have 20% black in her. Let alone she be lucky to have at least 40% black in her. But she not a sister. But they trying to manipulate black people into voting for her. Manly black woman. They trying to manipulate black women to vote for Kamala Harris. Say, oh, look, she have a potential to be the first African-American president. Even Barack Obama wasn't a full Negro, but they want to, you see, that's why I hate the media. Barack Obama wasn't no full black because his daddy was Kenyan, his mama was Khazarian, a so-called wish woman. Y'all know what I mean by the wish people, because YouTube with their freaking policies. Yeah. Kamala Harris ain't a sister. You know, her daddy, she got part of her lineage is East Indian, Hindi. You know, and her daddy what half Jamaican, half East Indian, something like that. I don't know. But she don't got two Negro parents, you know. Those retards gonna vote Kamala. You know, that's what they do. Those retards gonna vote Kamala, then gonna cry once she not on it, lives hard, but gonna make their lives hard as well. Exactly. She not for our people. She not. The Democrats, it don't matter. Like, I don't get it twisted. Both political parties not for our people, but the Democrats are way worse. The Democrats, they're the worst. You know, and you got these gatekeepers in the black community. They want to bully black people that vote Republican. Like I said, I'm not voting for neither party. I vote for Christ. I want Christ to rule, the Son of the living power, Christ. I want Yahshua HaMashiach to rule, Jesus Christ. You know, because we can't put trust in these politicians. Our people been putting trust in these politicians for the last couple of years, and look where they got us. Yeah, I heard about what's going on in California. Somebody told me they had passed a law in California, say like a woman 9 months pregnant, right? And she go into labor, she about to go into labor, they could get the baby aborted before she have the baby. Now that's straight up wicked. That's a man, come on now. If you went the whole 9 month term, you might as well just have the child. That's straight up wicked. You see, that's what they want. They pushing that because they wanted to populate the human race, but man, the black people, they wanted to populate. Yeah, it's a law they passing in California. Like a woman could still have an abortion at 9 months pregnant. Say like she about to go into labor and it's 5 hours before she going into labor or something like that, she could get the child terminated. Man, you might as well have the child. If you're gonna go through all the trimesters, you know, in the 9 month term, you might as well bring forth the child. And you know what's sad? You got a lot of women out there wish they could have children, but they can't due to complications. They may be barren. Their womb may be barren. You know, they might have some type of illness. They wish they could have children. And that'd be some of the greatest mothers on earth. Real talk. You know, you think about all the women that can't have children. They've been trying to have children, but they can't have it due to complications. Sometimes they gotta adopt, or even if they don't adopt, they wish they could be a mother. They'd be some of the greatest mothers. You know, real talk. But I thought this was supposed to be a Christian nation. I thought America was supposed to be a God-fearing nation. They don't fear the Most High. America don't fear the Most High. I'm going to just keep it a buck. America don't fear the Most High. Most people don't fear the Most High inside. And look what's going on. Just look at your peers. If you like in your 20s and 30s, even in your 50s and 60s, look at your peers, man. Especially in your 50s and 60s, you got a lot of old buffoons running around here. I know they always want to kick rocks at the younger generations, but you got 50 and 60-year-old buffoons running around here. You know, still acting like they in their 20s and 30s. They supposed to be dishing out wisdom. They supposed to be dishing out wisdom, but no, they still want to do stuff what the younger people doing. And you got some younger people out here got more wisdom than some of these old buffoons. Yeah, I said it. You got some 20, 30 years old. Yeah, they might still make mistakes, but they got a good head on their shoulder. They got some wisdom. You call that an old head, you know. They got an old head on their shoulder. Real talk. Black people get mad when you don't choose red or blue. Like, why you care what I do with my time? It's like the one uncle in my family get mad because I don't eat pork, but I want to keep forcing it, on. Yeah, they acting like they treat pork like that's the sacred meat. Man, ain't nothing sacred about eating pork. That's an abomination. Just like down here in Louisiana, man, they eat the hell out of catfish. They treat catfish like it's the best thing since sliced bread, and they don't realize a catfish, they eat anything. You drop a corpse in a damn bayou in Louisiana, catfish will feed on that corpse. Even crabs pick on dead bodies. The crabs in the bayou, Shit, heck yeah. Craig, man, Craig, that's what the Most High call them. Crabs, shellfish, and certain fish without fins and scales, man, they scavengers. They scavengers for a reason. Yeah, these 40, 50-year-old cats is acting like little girls. It's hilarious. But yeah, these unclean animals, like the pig, the swine, they was meant to be like the garbage disposal because they eat all the filth of the earth, But man, don't tell that to our people. You tell that, you show those scriptures to our people, man, they don't care. Oh, I'm still gonna eat my pork chops, boy. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get my wife to fry me some pork chops, nephew. I'm gonna get my wife to fry me some pork chops, nephew. You want to play? No, Uncle, I don't eat that. You forgot? Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, you into that Bible stuff? You what Hebrew stuff? You don't eat that? Your little ass used to eat that when you was 12. You used to always be asking you used to always ask your aunt for some fried pork chops. Nonsense, you in that, you have that. You know how they do? They're trying to shame you and stuff because they want that old man or old woman to come back. They can't accept the change you making, trying to follow the scriptures. They can't accept that. Catfish looking like Kui from Dragon Ball Z. Yeah. Yeah. But even when I was a child, I couldn't stand catfish because they had that little fatty substance in it. I used to peel that off the catfish meat. They had that little gray fatty substance in it. I used to always peel that off or spit it out. I couldn't stand that fatty substance in catfish. But yeah, they tear that up down here in Louisiana. They act like they don't have other fish to fry, so they fry catfish. When you got whiting, you can fry whiting fish. You got pollock, that's clean. Pollock is clean. Whiting fish. You got swai. Codfish. You got all types of fish. You can fry. You can fry flounder. You can fry flounder fish. Yeah, I had crabs before. I used to eat crawfish too back then. I never used to like crabs, especially when you had to peel them crabs. That was annoying. I wasn't too big on crabs, like when I used to eat shellfish. But crawfish, man, that crawfish etouffee and shrimp, yeah, that was my weakness. Especially around Good Friday. They used to, man, my mama could make some crawfish etouffee, shrimp etouffee. That was banging. I'm not gonna lie, man. My mama threw down when it comes to that. Still do, but like I said, it's been ages since I ate that. Because I don't eat shellfish no more. Once I found out the truth about it, what they relate to, I was like, I can't go back to eating that. Can't go back to eating that. They bottom feeders. They bottom feeders. Yep. But yeah, man, October, bro. Hey, Heat game lost. October, man, that's the month. Dragon Ball Z Sparkling Zero. October gonna be a big month for gaming release, man. I mean, you got so many games coming out in October. You got Dragon Ball Z Sparkling Zero. You got Dragon Age Veilguard. You got Silent Hill remake. I think a Call of Duty game coming out in October. But man, to be honest, man, the character design for Dragon Age Veilguard is looking kind of janky. Come on, BioWare. Y'all need to get y'all act together. Y'all want to compare that to Baldur's Gate 3? Get out of here. That's laughable. How dare y'all want to compare Dragon Age Veilguard to Baldur's Gate 3? Man, that's freaking laughable. Because y'all saw me play Baldur's Gate 3 on my gaming stream. The facial expressions of the characters is so pristine. It's like a real person. That's very talented when you design a game. In Baldur's Gate 3, like when the characters interact, even my character I create, when they interact with each other, it's like real facial expressions. And y'all want to compare that to Baldur's Gate 3, Dragon Age? When I saw that gameplay footage that IGN did of Dragon Age Veilguard, now I'm gonna still play. I'm gonna eventually still get Dragon Age Veilguard because I'm a Dragon Age fan, but That design of that Canary character, man. That then somebody said that Canary looked like Jacob, the big head scientist. When I saw that comment, I was like, damn. They said that Canary looked like Jacob, the big head scientist. Now, for those who don't know who Jacob is, you know, Jacob is in the Islamic belief. They say Jacob was this big-headed Negro science that so say engineered the human race. He created the white race to go against the black race. Yeah, this mad big-head Negro science named Jacob, this entity named Jacob. Y'all can look it up. The big-head scientist. Just type in Jacob, the big-head scientist. It's a bugged out belief that Elijah Muhammad came up with. I look at it as mythology. It's Islamic mythology, in my opinion. You know. Yeah, Black Ops 6, that's coming out in October. Huh? Call of Duty Black Ops 6. You know. That's coming out on. That's coming out in October. I mean, you got a lot of games dropping in October, bro. A lot of games dropping in October, man. I mean, but the main two I'm definitely going after is that Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Age. I want to get Space Marine 2 too. That'll be my first Warhammer game I play. Space Marine 2. That look like something I'll get into Space Marine. But like I say, I get, you know, when you paying bills and you got responsibilities, you got to be limited what you buy. You know, you got to be limited what you buy. Because I don't have a big channel. I ain't making bank on YouTube. If I was, that'd be a different story. But if I had a lot of money, you best believe I'll be buying games every month. If I had a lot of money, I sure all y'all gamers would. I sure all y'all gamers would do. You know. See, I'd rather play video games than engaging into all this back and forth on YouTube with other content creators. I'm just saying, you know, you could be doing other things in life. Like I said, you can't stop people from doing what they want to do. People gonna do what they want to do. You gotta build a separate page, bro. For gaming, yeah, right. Mm-hmm. But like I said, I do got a backup page. I can do gaming content on it, but I gotta see if I can link that page to my PlayStation account. I should be able to do that some type of way. Link that page to my PlayStation account. And plus you can record videos on, actually you can record video games, you can record your gameplay on PlayStation 5 and I think upload it to YouTube. You got, yeah, it's some way. I'm gonna have to look into that. Like I said, this technology, bro. I mean, you know, it's evolving. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's how I do my YouTube gameplay. Uploaded from PlayStation. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can record I think you can record. Yeah, because I seen that feature on PlayStation 5. You can record your gameplay and you can stop it or live stream. Yep, you can record your gameplay and upload it to your YouTube channel. Mm-hmm. Or live streaming. Yep. I mean, yeah, October gonna be jam packed with games, bro. You know, I think the big game for this month is Space Marine 2, Warhammer 40K, Space Marine 2. But yeah, gamers, we got the power, man. I'm proud of gamers standing up against the woke buffoonery. Now, what you think about all that going on with some of these games that's flopping with the DAI, like with the woke games now? I don't like when you pit. I don't like when they want to when you pit black characters in the game. Don't call the game woke when you pit black characters in it. Call the game woke when you pitting the politic bull crap in it. You know, like you pitting characters that's transgender, when you pitting characters that sodomites and gay and all. Nah, we don't need that in video games. We don't. We don't need that in video games, comic books, anime. We don't need that bullshit in there because we look at that as an outlet to escape. Video games, anime, comic books, movies, books, like if you're reading science fiction and fantasy novels, these are avenues to escape what we got to deal with in real life. And these wokies, these so-called wokies, they want to pit this bullshit in our entertainment. We got to stand up against this, man. As consumers, as customers, consumers / fans, we have the power, man, to overthrow that. We have the power. I ain't gonna be on too long, man. I don't know what you're about to go do, but I'm gonna be on a few minutes, but I'm about to wrap it up in a few. Cause I ain't gonna, I just came on here, but I'm gonna see though. But yeah, we have the power as consumers. Yeah, because I gotta work tomorrow, man. I took a few days off. It's back to work tomorrow for me. It's back to work. It's back to work tomorrow for me. Mm-hmm. But yeah, we have the power, man, and a lot of these games, and a lot of these wokies, they getting mad. They talking about gamers need to die because we don't want to support that woke bullshit. Nah, man, that's messed up. But when we criticize these games that suck, y'all want to say it's being hateful. Because how dare y'all want to say criticism is hatred? We ain't hating on these bullshit woke games. We criticizing it for the buffoonery it is. That's all we doing as gamers. And you got a lot, they attacking YouTubers, they attacking some of these gaming channels that go against and speak up against these woke. You got some of these left ringers, these feminazis, they talking about trying to cancel some of these YouTube channels. Even like that Star Wars game, Star Wars Outlaw. I'm not playing that shit. Star Wars Outlaw. I'm not playing as no unattractive feminazi looking female that could knock out a grown man with one punch wearing armor. That's unrealistic. A man wearing a suit of armor and you playing as a female character, you just one punching a damn stormtrooper. Now y'all know that stormtrooper. That's armor, man, the stormtroopers got on in Star Wars. Yeah, I'm not playing no Star Wars Outlaw. And it's really doing bad too. A lot of critics say it's doing bad, Yeah, I ain't wasting my money. I ain't giving that game one raid cent. Even if it's for free. Even, like when you got PlayStation Plus, some of the monthly games be free. I'm not even going to waste even if it's for free, I'm not going to get that game. Hell to the no. No. I'm going to watch this on Playback, bro. Appreciate that. But yeah, man, we have the power, man. So far, the gamers fighting back. I'm glad the gamer community is pushing back. And then you got some of these journalists, some of these feminazi journalists saying, the anti-woke gamers need to be banned from the gaming community. Y'all don't realize the majority of us who make up the gaming community is against the woke buffoonery. Y'all jackasses. Amongst these, whether y'all be these bloggers that's promoting these BS games we don't want to play, the majority of the gaming community is male. You got a lot of female gamers, but the majority of the gaming community is men. And the average gamer, the average adult gamer is like between 35 years old up to 50. You got some gamers in their 50s and 60s, but the average adult gamer is 35 years old. And the average young gamer is between 13 to 15 years old. I'm talking about like when it comes to younger gamers, like young children and teenagers. But when it comes to adults, they say the average age of the adult gamer is 35 years old. I saw that on one of them gaming channels. He did the statistics. Matter of fact, that was on that content creator called Hypnotic. I was watching this stream last night. The content creator Hypnotic. He a content creator. He was going in on the wokies. And I was in his chat room. I was cutting up in his chat room. I was cutting up, saying my opinions and having a few troll comments. It was fun. You know, he had people saying trolling up in there. But yeah, he showed the statistics. See, the average gaming age for an adult is 35. You know, and you had some like in their 40s and 50s and 60s. But yeah, it was just a little random live stream. I don't expect to get too many views on this, which I don't care, you know, because it is what it is. You know, the YouTube algorithm, man, doesn't like me. And I don't care because, like I say, it is what it is. Like I say, you know, it's just social media. It's all fake anyway. You know, some people watch a channel, they not gonna like it. Some people ain't gonna like it. Some people gonna like it. It is what it is. Mm-hmm. But all right, yo, I'm about to get off of here. I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here for the night. You know, I'm glad y'all came through. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.